Hello everyone and welcome to another week of Road to VGC Worlds 2016. This week's best of 3 will feature Ben Cooper from the Pokemon VGC group. So, from the Facebook VGC group, so shout out to them. And let's see what we can do here against Ben. Now, he's bringing one of the more standard teams, which you usually see so far with the Kangaskhan, Xerneas, Groudon core. Kangaskhan, Xerneas, Groudon, Smeargle, Crobat, and Landers. So, Xerneas is hard to deal with for sure, and so is Groudon. So I'm going to lead Mawile here. And I'm actually very scared of Smeargle. I don't have a really good answer to Smeargle, to be honest. So I'm gonna have to lead Weavile and Xerneas, and I'm going to have Kyogre and Cresselia in the back. Although I might want my own Xerneas here. It's just that pesky Smeargle. It's gonna be an issue for sure. Does he lead his Xerneas? I mean, he's definitely bringing Groudon. Does he lead Kang? Gonna go with this setup for now. Let's see how we do. If we lose, we'll be able to adapt for the next game. But battling against these standard teams is never easy at all for sure. Looks kind of like the team I used last week, or rather in the first week of the VGC. Of the VGC 16 best of 3s, and he leads Crobat and Smeargle here. Okay, so I intimidate both Pokemon pretty uselessly. Now he can Tailwind or Quick Guard. The question is, does he go for the Tailwind and Spiky Shield, or does he go for the Quick Guard, or does he even Spiky Shield? Oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm in trouble. Dark Void is definitely an issue for this team. Now let's see here. I'm going to Iron Head the Crobat, and I will go for the Fake Outs onto the Smeargle here. Now let's see what my opponent does. I really have no way to stop Dark Void. He goes for the Quick Guard, so at least I will break his Focus Sash. Quick Guard, and wow, it's actually... oh no, I don't even break the Focus Sash, so never mind. Dark Void. I do get... I should have gone for a different attack for sure. Okay, Mawile burns one turn of sleep. Weavile hasn't burnt any yet because I did go for the priority move. So once again, I'm gonna try an Iron Head, and I'm going to burn a turn of sleep. He'll probably want to switch out Smeargle and set up a Tailwind here, which is definitely going to be a big problem for us. A very big problem. Yep, there's a switch into Groudon most likely. Yep, into Groudon. We will see a Tailwind. We will burn one turn with Weavile and one turn with Mawile. But, not gonna lie, we're in a lot of trouble here. A lot of trouble. And we don't even know the item on the Smeargle. Oh wow, Crobat just goes straight for the Super Fang. Now, is Xerneas his last? We do get an Iron Head off after we successfully wake up after one turn. We do a respectable amount of damage onto that Groudon. Now the question here is, Does he quick guard? Is it a physical Groudon? Is it a special Groudon? What is he? I kind of want to pull a double switch here. I'm very tempted to do just that. And I really wish I had because the Sucker Punch is very obvious. Is the switch to Kyogre so obvious that gonna try and wake up with Weavile, burn another turn. I hope the switch into Kyogre is so obvious he goes for the ground type attack onto Mawile instead of the fire type attack. He goes for another Super Fang, so that tells me he's... Wow, I wake up as well. So 1 turn wake up's pretty nice for us. We do get the Icicle Crash, which is enough. So Weavile, Icicle Crash is able to KO Crobat, and he did go for the Earth Power. Perfect. So I predicted that right. He was expecting the Kyogre switch in potentially. So to mitigate that, we were able to avoid that by switching in Cress instead of Kyogre. Now he brings in Smeargle once again. Groudon is not too threatening here, so we don't know the item on Smeargle. He's probably going to want to Dark Void, so I'm going to try to set up a Trick Room. And once again, is it Choice Scarf? Does Groudon protect? Because I'm not too scared of Groudon. I honestly am not. So I would love to break this Smeargle's Focus Sash. So if he protects, I get the Trick Room up. If he doesn't protect, I at least bring him down to his Focus Sash and I get a free switch into Kyogre. So I will go for the knockoff onto the Smeargle. Wow, it is Choice Scarfed. It is Choice Scarfed, and he did go... Yep, there's a Choice Scarf. He has Dark Void and Transform. So he goes for a double Eruption here. But yeah, that's not gonna be enough to KO my Cresselia, and that means Trick Room is going up here. That's 4 full turns of Trick Room with Kyogre in the back, free to Water Spout. Absolutely free to Water Spout. So we definitely got quite lucky in that we got turn 1 wake ups with both of my Pokemon, but that paired with the 80% chance of Dark Void to hit, as in the 20% chance to miss, that's the odds you're playing when you're using that. So we haven't seen my opponent's last Pokemon, but there's no reason for me not to Helping Hand Water Spout. There's really no reason for me not to. Whoever he protects, I don't really mind. I will Water Spout here. I will KO one of those because his Smeargle obviously... Oh, he doesn't have a Choice Scarf anymore, so never mind. He won't be locked, but we will still be faster. He might know Fake Out, but we're not entirely sure. He does withdraw the original Groudon. He might protect, and yeah, that's Xerneas for sure. Cerny Sanders. That's a pretty original nickname. Now, with the Helping Hand, I believe we will be able to KO the Xerneas, because it is a full power Water Spout, even if it is split damage. And yep. Okay, so Groudon will come in. This is only the first turn of Trick Room. We still have 3 left. And I can simply skill swap and Water Spout once again for the win. It's either 1 Water Spout or 2 in order to win. And the skill swap will also make us completely immune to his Earth powers, thus rendering Kyogre 100% immune, or yeah, 100% immune to both stabs of my opponent's Primal Groudons. So even though we're staring down 2 Primal Groudons, I believe we are going to be able to pull off the win, because Skill Swap did go first thanks to the Trick Room. We are able to Water Spout, and no Protects means both Pokemon will be going down for sure. So that's game 1-1. I honestly didn't have too many hopes after that first game, or after that first turn, with the Quick Guard and the Dark Void Connect. But hey, we got okay rolls on the sleep turns, and we were able to bring it back for a victory. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please leave a like on the video if you can, and don't forget to come back on Thursday to watch game 2 and potentially game 3 of this best of 3. Alright, bye.